Hi everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing a channels updates video. I decided to do like a fall or a channel lineup video where we discuss what's to come on the channel versus having it all a part of my monthly favorites video. Because let's face it, my monthly faves are very long videos, and that's more appropriate to talk about what has happened in the month, what I liked and what I used or what have you. But the updates are about what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future. So that's why I wanted to separate them and have like a little what's to come video, and also an invitation to you all to email me ideas about videos you'd like to see. Some of you have already started doing that, and I actually have incorporated some ideas into my roster of videos I'm going to be recording in the future. So if you hear something and you want me to add to that particular video that I discussed in today's video, you can put that in the comments. Or if I don't mention anything that suits your fancy and you have some ideas that you want to share, definitely put that in the comments box, because I'd love to hear about some video ideas that you may have that you'd like me to do. Okay, let's dive in. So first up, let's talk the crystal series. So I did a crystal series for a couple of reasons. One is because I love crystals and I love all things crystal healing, and I wanted like a good foundational set of videos that I'd come up with for my clients who purchase crystals for me, or even if they don't purchase crystals, they use crystals, but they just want some additional insights from someone. They have that. My relatives and friends who want to know more about crystals, I share the playlists with them. For myself, because I want to honor something that means a lot to me, which is crystals. Crystals have been a part of my life, my whole life, since I was a little girl, and I love them. So that's why I decided to do a series devoted to crystals alone. It's a 13-part series, and so far there's, I think I have 9 up right now. There will be, actually, well, no, it's going to be more than 13 series, but I have 3 ready to go. 3 ready to go to be published that have already been recorded. And then I have 3 more that will be recorded. One of which is an idea from one of the viewers who asked, can you talk more about your wearable crystals and talk more about that? And I was like, well, sure, yes, I can. And that video turned out to be a little bit more involved than any of my crystal videos, because normally I'm just kind of sitting back talking, showing you all some different crystals and talking about them. But this one, I'm out and about, and you'll be seeing me kind of, making crystals and wearing them and looking for them and trying to buy them. And anyways, so that one is more involved, but I'm happy because this is the most fun of the crystal videos with a viewer suggestion or a question for me. So yeah, so that will be a series that will be coming to a conclusion. I'm not quite sure when. It'll probably, the last video of the crystals probably won't post until maybe December. I don't know how fast it'll take me to post them all. Ideally much sooner than that. I'd like to have it wrapped up by the fall, like, well into, not going into winter, I should say. Can't talk tonight. Then for Self-Love September, I would like to maybe devote 1 to 3 videos on the Empaths self-love journey. And I talk at length in my August monthlies video about how I realized that in different environments, I need to learn how to manage that, because it threw me off whack, and everything after being off whack from not being comfortable in an environment and feeling all these different energies from different people all at once, and it was too much for me. Once I became out of balance, it took a little while to become back into balance again. So just finding ways for us to be of self-love a little bit more so when we're dealing with our empathic selves. So that will be coming in September. And like I said, it'll be probably 1 to 3 videos. I haven't decided yet. And I will continue to put up like video tag response videos. And I will continue to do different videos that I'm inspired to do. For example, like when I do indie deck collection videos, or you know, different kinds of videos, those will always still pop up. Those will be my little specials, if you will, for comparing to television shows. So those will continue to come. I have quite a bit of those just sprinkled throughout. My channel also, it is about my business too, my Abundant Life Tarot business. So from time to time you will see videos catered to people who are getting to know me as a reader. So that's that. Just a little disclaimer. And trying to think as far as any other videos that are not a regular ongoing series. I think I've covered that. Crystals, SelfLove September. And by the way, SelfLove September, I think is awesome to explore, to celebrate, to honor, to participate in, and to, as creators, to put it on our different platforms. If it's not YouTube, then you can put it on Facebook. You can put it on your Instagram. You can write about it in a blog. But there's so many different topics that can be tackled when we're talking about self-love. And I think it's an important cause to get behind. So much of the pain in the world, and even the evil acts that happen, are because of a lack of self-love. So it's time for us to heal ourselves so we can heal others. And it's a worthy cause. So I definitely wanted to do a little spiel, a little shout out to Kellyanne Maddox for making this her cause and championing this cause. Thank you. And thank you for all who will be participating and who will be creating content. I will be watching. I will be working through it. September, I have claimed as my month to do some cleansing, some purging. We're going to be actually purging our house, cleaning the inside and out. I cleaned my car inside and out, got it like super detailed, like just purge, getting ready for September. I'm super excited about it. So had to do a little side ramble on that. And on my Instagram, I do weekly readings. And it's 1-minute readings. And then what I recently started doing was extended readings, like that are the same. It's the same reading, basically. It's just that the 1-minute one is condensed for Instagram. And then the one on YouTube is probably about 5 or 6 minutes or so, depending. I try to keep it short. And I love doing weekly and monthly readings. It's fun for me. Will I do the weekly ones on an ongoing, indefinite basis? Well, for now, yes. In the future, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to make a full-on commitment that it'll be ongoing forever like the monthly faves, but it's something I enjoy, and so as long as people enjoy it, I'll keep putting it up. So we'll see. So keep an eye out for that. And let's see. Now let's talk about the ongoing series that I have for my channel. So the monthly faves are ongoing and will be ongoing. I love monthly favorites videos because I love to discuss the tarot, the oracle, the books, the crystals, the other doodads and new agey stuff I get throughout the month, and the cool little things that happen to me, and the things that weren't so cool but that I learned from. So it's cool, you know, I love it. And when I do favorites videos, I'm also taking stock on what it is that I haven't been using. So it's an opportunity for me to really get clear on what's going on in my collection. So ongoing. what else is ongoing? Crystal of the month is ongoing. I love crystals naturally. So it's a chance for me to really hone in on a crystal's energy and put it out there for those who actually have that crystal. They can, use this month to really hug it and use it and really glean from the energies from it. So that's that. And I take suggestions also for crystals that you like to discuss. Even crystals that I don't have in my collection, I'm open to, discussing on the channel. So again, comments below if there are crystals you'd like to include in the Crystals of the Month video. And then we have the monthly Astro readings. And just like with the Instagram and YouTube weekly readings, the monthly readings are going to be indefinite. I don't have a time frame when they would wrap up. It's whenever I'm called to not do them anymore. Right now, I have a few folks who watch them. And so as long as those few folks watch them, and as long as I'm enjoying making them, and I am, then I'll continue to do them. So it's enjoyable for me. And if it's enjoyable for you, it'll keep coming. Once it's not enjoyable to anyone, then we won't do it. That's that. So that's fun for me. What I love about, for me, the monthly Astro, I do it by the 12 signs, and I do like a 30-minute reading for each sign. What I enjoy about it is I get to play with decks and see, and those are like my trial runs, if you will. I also use, when people are asking for readings, I use decks with them as well, of course, but this is a fun way for me to play with my decks and see which ones may be working decks later on down the line. So that's that. And let's see, Deck in Focus is an ongoing series. Deck in Focus is the video that discusses decks that are in my collection for any length of time. I could have had it. Generally speaking, I'd like to have had it for some length of time, at least some consistent use. If I've used it every day for 3 weeks, I might do a Deck in Focus because I've used it a lot to get intimate with it. Or I may have used it for years or months, and now I want to talk about it. So, but generally speaking, for me, my criteria is I've used it quite a bit, whether it's in a short amount of time, but a lot, or a long period of time, and maybe just average or a lot, who knows. It's an opportunity to really look at the deck and just my musings over how I've been using that particular deck and what's been going on with that deck in my relationship. And then a new series that's going to be ongoing that's coming this fall. I feel like I'm on a network television channel show or something like that. Coming next fall is card by card. And I love this idea. I love when tarot readers do this on their channels where they are looking at the card and getting, and really diving into that particular card. But I'm going to take cards from my different decks and discuss that particular card. So the first card that I'm planning on discussing is the Devil card. So I'm going to take Devil cards from my favorite decks and discuss them. And what's cool about this is if other people wanted to do something like this, it's kind of individual, really, because even if two tarot readers had the same 2 decks, right? And they talk about the same 2 cards or the same cards from the same decks that they have. It's still going to be their own interpretations. It's still going to be their own flavoring, and it's still going to be different. And you still can learn so much, even if it were all similar. But what's cool is a lot of people have a lot of different decks to play with. So it's endless amounts of fun. So I will be starting that series, and that will be ongoing with no end in sight, like the tarot combos. And I don't know if I really talked about the tarot combos, but if I have, my apologies. But what I will say about it is, again, like the deck or the card by card, it's an opportunity for me to see how cards play with one another, just like you. Sometimes it'll be a combination that I have played with, and it'll be a combination that I haven't played with. and you'll see my reaction. Sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I use these all the time together and they play well together. And there'll be times like, I wonder how this one's going to look and play together. So, and I'm, you know, you'll know in the tarot combo video. So ongoing, love that. Amber from Amber in Wonderland did a tag video for tarot combos, and I just love the concept so much that I was like, I want to do that indefinitely, because we could do that for days too. Let's see. And I wanted to mention that I'll probably be at some point, sometime in the fall, doing another giveaway. I love giveaways. They're so much fun. So much fun. I totally could see how Oprah would like love to be able to give people like cars. She's like, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. And I, you know, give, if we all could be able to give like we want, oh my gosh, like it'd be awesome. So all that to say, I'd like to have a giveaway in the fall, so stay tuned for that. And I am not going anywhere. I know there's been, you know, changes. I can feel the changes in the YouTube landscape, and it's a change, a shift, and I don't know. I just feel it, and it's not a good or a bad thing. It just is, and I just feel the need right now to say, I'm not going anywhere. I have like tons of videos that have already been recorded that will be coming down the pike that you'll see, and tons more up here that is wanting to be recorded. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere, not going any other platforms. This platform suits me for right now, and this is what will work for me right now, and it works for the people who are finding me. So yeah, stay tuned, my friends, stay tuned. So please share with me any ideas, thoughts, suggestions for show ideas, videos ideas. I'm open, and let me know what's in store on your channel. If you have a YouTube channel, what do you have lined up? I would love to hear what you've got going on. All right, guys, much love. So many blessings to you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.